कृतिमात्र निराकृत धूम्र विलोचन धूम्रशते समर विशोषित शोणित बीज समुद्भव शोणित बीजलते शिव शिव शुम्भ निशुम्भ महाहवतर्पित.
Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel, the Enchanting Empress of Light. So, I hope all my beautiful enchanted mommies are doing well today. So, for today's reading, I'm thinking about doing something along the lines of what's coming up for you within the next 30 days. Alright? Some signs from Spirit that for some of you who are trying to conceive, these are things for you to look out for within the next 30 days. Things that you experience that are signs that you are about to conceive, that you're about to become pregnant. All right? So I meditated on this before I started this reading, and this is what I've been led to do. Okay, and look at this. Right out of the gate, we have the Empress. Okay, hope y'all can see that. Beautiful. Look at this. All right, so within the next 30 days, this is a confirmation from Spirit that somebody who watches this reading is going to conceive. You're going to become pregnant. All right, you can see her belly right there. And not only that, but for many of you this month, you're going to come into your Empress energy, your Empress power. All right. And you're not only going to be able to conceive, but you're also going to be able to nurture your environment, to make your environment more hospitable for a baby. And just for you and your husband, boyfriend, or partner. All right. So, wow. Very, very beautiful. Okay. That's a very beautiful way to start a reading. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Please show the Enchanted Mommies who are watching things that will happen to them within the next 30 days that are signs that they will become pregnant. Thank you, Spirit. Can I have one more? Thank you, Spirit. Look at this. So somebody here is trying to manifest a pregnancy. All right. So Spirit wants you to know that Spirit sees you. Okay. All right. Somebody here is, and by manifesting, I don't just mean, oh, you're wishing for it. No. Somebody here is really going through the steps of the law of attraction, of manifestation. Okay, so wow, very, very, very interesting. Okay, thank you, Spirit. What is going to happen to an enchanted mommy this month that is going to let them know that they may conceive, or that they will conceive? Thank you. Okay. All right. All right. So for some of you here, there's either going to be, I don't want to say a betrayal, but there's going to be somebody that you're dealing with or somebody that you know that is going to try to get something from you at all costs, okay, at any costs. All right, it doesn't matter to them if they break your heart, if they hurt your feelings, or if they just, I mean, this could be abuse. This could be just somebody that wants to manipulate you or that has been manipulating you. All right. So what I'm feeling here is that within the next 30 days for somebody here, if this hasn't happened yet, it's going to happen. And somebody here has already seen the signs. You have already seen the signs, and you know that there's something that's, that's not right about this person, or you feel something from them. Energy never lies. All right. So you feel something about this person, and so I'm feeling like Spirit's giving you a heads up that, if something happens, that, you may have already gotten pregnant by this person, or if you're intimate with them again, then you're definitely going to get pregnant with them. Or if you're intimate with someone else, then you're going to get pregnant. Okay? That's for some of you. All right, and for somebody else here, okay, sometime this month somebody is going to give you something. All right, somebody's going to give you something. Somebody's going to be very generous. Okay, this could be financial. This could be doing you a favor. For somebody here, this could be getting you a job or putting in a good word for you. Yeah, so if somebody here this month experiences some type of generosity from someone, thank you. All right, so I just got that you may, sometime this month, you may feel compelled to give to someone. All right, you may feel compelled to give somebody money, even if you're low on cash, or you may be compelled to help someone in some way. All right, and Spirit wants you to know that if you do this, and not doing it because you're trying to induce a pregnancy, but just doing it because you want to do it, Spirit is letting you know that that is, energetically speaking, that may get you pregnant. Okay? All right, and then for someone else here, sometime this month, you may be moving away. All right, you might want to do this. You may have wanted to do this anyway, and for some of you, you're doing it in a planned way. All right, but for others of you, this is going to be unexpected. All right, yeah, and for hopefully none of you, but for someone here, you're literally going to leave with the clothes on your back. Like you're literally just, but you're moving into calmer waters. All right. So for somebody here, that is going to be a blessing. Okay. All right. So wow. So, three very, kind of major things here. All right. Okay. Oh my God. I cut the deck and look at this. You're pregnant. Look at that. Oh, that's great. That is great. See, so this is confirmation. This is another confirmation from Spirit here. Look at this. Okay. Wow. So I'm going to put this right here because wow. Okay, and of course we have the Empress. Okay, wow, that is beautiful. That is a double confirmation from Spirit right away. Okay. We only just started this reading, family. All right, and look already. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Please show the Enchanted Mommies who are watching things that are going to happen to them within the next 30 days to give them, to give them signs that they're going to conceive. Oh, wow. All right. So sometime this month, all right, Spirit wants someone here to know that your partner is going to become more supportive. All right. And that's a very, very good sign, family. Very, very good sign. They're going to be more empathetic. They're going to be helping you with the housework. They're going to be giving you, more time to yourself. Excuse me. And just doing things for you, giving you neck rubs. All right. That's a very, very, very good sign, because when they do this for you, that's going to raise your vibration and raise your frequency. And if your frequency, if your mind is of becoming pregnant, and and your partner's doing all these wonderful, selfless, kind things for you, well, Spirit wants you to know that that is going to up your chances of pregnancy. Okay. Wow. Okay, let's see what we have here. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we have this. We have this. Okay, wow. So Spirit is saying that for somebody here to start. All right, so my throat was just fine before I started this reading. So there is somebody here that that really needs to get something off their chest. All right, I just got that. All right, so there's somebody here that needs to start developing a positive body image. Oh my goodness. It's so crazy. All right, so look at this. So somebody here has to start preparing for pregnancy, all right, because your body is about to change. All right, so Spirit is giving a heads up to someone here that, you've been wanting pregnancy, right? You're excited, yeah, you're pregnant. But Spirit wants you to, get prepared, because for somebody here, this is your first time, all right? And this is going to change your body, drastically. All right. So they want you to start to develop a positive body image now and during your pregnancy. All right. And they want you to make sure you don't gain too much weight, gain healthy weight. And basically just for you to adjust to the physical changes of pregnancy. Okay. Okay, and next we have in vitro fertilization, okay, IVF. Okay, wow. All right, and these are other viable methods of conceiving. Okay. Yep. You have intrauterine insemination and ovulation monitoring. Okay, that's just some of the things. So there's somebody here that Spirit wants, wants you to know that if you've tried everything, all right, and you can't conceive, that this is an option. All right. And Spirit wants you to know that even if you can't afford it now, or you don't know of any way to afford this, that a way will be made for you. Okay. All right. So wow. So sometime this month, somebody here has either thought about this, okay? Or you're going to think about it, and not just think about it, but like really like you're going to do your research, and then you're going to come to a decision. All right? Because if you've tried everything in your power to become pregnant, and you and your partner are healthy, and you still can't become pregnant, then IVF can be a solution. All right? Confide in someone you trust, venting your emotions. See, look at this, and that's why I had to clear my throat, and it's still there a little bit. See, look, confide in someone you trust, venting your emotions. All right, so there's somebody here who is watching this who, you're under a lot of stress, and you really don't have anyone to talk to, or even if you do, you probably don't want to stress, other people out. So you've been holding it in. You haven't been really, releasing it and venting it. So wow. So this month, Spirit is saying that if once you do this, once you vent and get out all, because that's negative energy, that's negative, stagnant, pent up energy. All right. And do you think that's going to help you with conception? Probably not, right? Probably not. All right. So, if you need to do this, Spirit is saying this is the month to do it. All right. Okay. And then we have this one. Look at this. So this month, somebody needs to get on board with their diet. All right. Seriously though, because if you really want to conceive a healthy baby, and you want to stay healthy throughout your pregnancy, you're going to have to watch what you're eating. All right. All right. It says eating too much carbs, too much processed foods, and too many servings. All right. So, and an overindulgence of sweets. All right. So somebody here has a sweet tooth. All right. So Spirit is saying that this month is the month for you to get right, so that this energy is in the upright. All right. This is the way that you want to conceive. You don't want to conceive this way, because then your baby may be born unhealthy in some way, and you don't want that. Okay. All right. Moving along, so we're going to see. Wow, so somebody here is going to become pregnant this Thanksgiving. Congratulations. Woohoo. That's a message for somebody here. Somebody's going to become pregnant by Thanksgiving, so you don't really have that much time to prepare. All right? And look at this proposal. Wow, look at that. So sometime within the next 30 days, somebody's going to get a proposal. This is so beautiful. And there is an enchanted mommy that has been waiting for this moment. This is going to shoot your frequency through the roof. All right. And Spirit is saying when this happens, you will become pregnant soon after. All right. So, I don't know when the wedding will be, when you guys have it planned, but that's for somebody here. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Please show the enchanted mommies. Thank you. Things for them to look out for within the next 30 days as a sign that they may conceive, or they will conceive. Thank you, Spirit. Wow. Let me grab that one over there. Okay, yep. 1, 2, 3. And at the bottom of the deck, we have family gathering. Look at that. And then you see the couple with the little baby. Look at that. Oh my goodness. A family gathering. All right. So this is a message for somebody here. All right. Within the next 30 days, there's going to be a family gathering. Oh wow. And at this family gathering, you're going you're going to announce your pregnancy, see? Wow. All right. And this is going to be very exciting. All right. There's somebody here who's so excited. All right. So there's somebody here who already knows that they're pregnant. And they're keeping it quiet until this day. So wow, that's really exciting. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's see what we have. Okay, wow. So look at this. Yep, so somebody here is house hunting. Okay, somebody here is looking for a house. Okay. Okay. Somebody here is renting a house, and somebody here is looking to buy a house. All right. And so while you may not exactly move within the next 30 days, Spirit wants you to know that you're going to find a place to live, and perhaps after the 30 days, then you're going to move. All right. But sometime this month, something is going to come across your eyes or ears. All right. Something is going to happen to you where it's going to give you an opportunity for a house, or for you to research houses so that you can leave. Right. So somebody here wants to leave a very negative home situation with their partner. Right. And there's somebody here who does have, a relatively happy home life with your partner, but you guys just want to move. You either the neighborhood is not good, where you're at is too small, maybe the neighborhood is dangerous, that you have bad neighbors. For whatever reason, you want to move. All right. So wow. So that's double confirmation from Spirit that somebody is going to move, or get ready to move, or start packing within the next 30 days. Okay. All right. Yep. Look at this. This is amazing. Look, a counselor. Okay. Needing to talk to someone. Okay. So, wow, look at this. This is double confirmation from Spirit here that this month that there's somebody here who should think about counseling. If you have medical insurance, or even if you have a family friend, someone that you trust. All right. Spirit is saying that, when you do this to better yourself, to get out whatever it is that is troubling you, Spirit wants you to know that you may conceive, right? And this is providing that those of you who are watching are active with your partner. All right. If you're single and you haven't, and you don't have a partner or anyone to have a baby with, then this reading is not for you. Okay. Unless, someone is just going to just come out of thin air. You know what I mean? Like, you have to get to know someone and everything. So, all right. All right. And then we have here in the public eye. Okay, wow. Okay, so somebody here is going to get recognized. Right? For somebody here, you're going to become or may become a local celebrity. Okay? Or you're going to become well known. All right. So somebody here has an Instagram, you have a YouTube channel, or you have a TikTok. All right. But Spirit wants you to know that if this is what you've been seeking, all right, if you want followers and, and you want, and you want to become, famous, you know what I mean? Spirit is saying that when you see signs of this happening, like for somebody here, your follower account is going to just shoot up. All right. And and all of your video views are going to be like it's going to be crazy. All right. Something is going to spike. Something's going to happen. There's going to be an uptick in activity on your social media account, and you're going to be like, oh my God, something's really happening. All right. Spirit wants you to know that when this happens, you're going to conceive, or you may conceive. All right. Not all of you are going to conceive. All right. But some of you will. All right. So, wow, this is exciting. This is very, very, very exciting. All right. So now we are going to we're now going to get some messages from the beautiful spirit babies. Thank you so much. Thank you. Beautiful spirit babies, thank you. Yes, thank you. Okay, so for those of you who are watching, this is a message from your spirit baby. All right? Thank you so much. Thank you. All right. So show your mommy what to look out for within the next 30 days to let her know that she's going to become pregnant with you. Okay? Thank you. What are some signs for your mommy to look out for? Oh. Oh. Okay, one more. Oh, that is so cute. Oh, no, we can't take that. Well, okay. All right, they want that one to stay. All right, so at the bottom of the deck, we have Linus the Storyteller. All right, so see, so your spirit baby is telling someone here to tell your story. All right, for somebody here, that could mean social media. Okay, for somebody here, this is what is going to get you those views and make you rise to stardom, basically. Okay, wow, that's pretty exciting. That is pretty exciting. Okay. All right, so this month, there's somebody here that needs to write a letter. All right. Thank you. All right, so the spirit babies are saying that for some of you, you need to write a letter to someone to get something off your chest, to get it out. Thank you. All right, and they just said you don't have to mail it if you don't want to, but they said you need to write it on paper that it is a spiritual reason that they need you to get it out, because there's energy that flows through your fingers as you're writing. All right. So they need you to write a letter by hand, not typing it, online. Okay. All right. Oh, thank you. And then there's somebody else here who's going to receive a letter. Somebody's going to write you a letter. All right. Thank you. Thank you. And so the spirit babies are saying that for somebody here, when you receive a letter from someone, then that is a sign that you may become pregnant. All right. But they also are saying that for somebody here, that you should write a letter. Thank you. All right. So one of the spirit babies just mentioned job. So there's somebody here that needs to write a letter to their job. Okay. This could be a resignation letter or some type of letter. Okay. For somebody here. Thank you. Oh, this is beautiful. So cute. All right. So we have Woodstock. All right. And this is Snoopy's best friend, Woodstock. Okay. So for those of you who are familiar with Woodstock, Woodstock can, he doesn't really fly quite right. He flies like this, and he's, clumsy and everything, but, he means well. You know what I mean? So there's somebody here in yellow. Okay, so yellow. So what I'm getting here is yellow like the sun. All right, so this is the sun card. This is sun card energy. Thank you. All right, so the sun card also is indicative of pregnancy. All right, so wow, thank you. So we have 3 confirmations. Okay, 2 from spirit and 1 from your spirit baby. All right, that there's somebody this month that's going to conceive. All right. All right. You can't see that. There you go. Now you can see it better. Oh. There you go. Okay. Okay. Now we have Snoopy, the world famous astronaut. All right. So there's somebody here that Spirit is saying that, or rather your spirit babies and Spirit is saying that somebody here is going to be traveling this month. All right. Within the next 30 days, you're going to travel, and, from the looks of this, you're going to be traveling pretty far away. All right. At least farther than you have been traveling to lately. For some of you, it's going to be to another state. For some of you, it may be to another country. Okay. So your spirit baby wants you to know that when this happens, or if your partner mentions to you, hey, we need to travel here, or let's plan this, you should be like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that he just said that, or she just said that, because, oh my goodness, you know what I mean? Look, you know what I mean? So, wow. Okay. So there's somebody here that is going to be traveling. Okay. Whether it's out of state or to another country, when that happens, that is a sign. Okay. That is a sign that you may become pregnant. And for others of you, you will become pregnant. Okay. So we're going to end this reading, okay, with some more oracle cards, okay. And we're going to try to get some names, or at least first initials, of those of you who are watching. So your spirit baby and Spirit can confirm can confirm these messages to you. All right. So I keep getting December. Okay. So somebody here is going to become pregnant in December. There's somebody here who just said, and I heard this. Somebody just said, "Oh, December, that's too far off." Somebody here is disappointed. All right, and your spirit baby understands, but they want you to know that that's not really that far off. And the reason it's that far off from now is because there's something that you need to take care of, something you need to clear out. But whether it's with a counselor or someone you trust, all right, or leaving a bad situation or moving to a better one. All right, there's so many signs here. Okay. Thank you. All right. So please show your mommy her name or initial to her name or a message. Oh, okay. You got N so far. Thank you. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, they want me to take them all. So I'm going to take them all. Oh, wow. So within the next 30 days, somebody here may be or will rekindle a cherished friendship. All right? Wow. That is beautiful. Okay? And this could come out of nowhere. Okay? And also, unrequited love reversal. My. Okay? So, wow. So, if there's somebody here who has always, wanted to be with someone, but they never wanted you, they're saying that for somebody here, sometime this month, that person, their feelings are going to change and they're going to want you, right? But they're never going to get to have you because you don't want them, right? For whatever reason, okay? All right, so what do we have here? Oh my goodness! We have July, family. We have July. So next month, somebody who is watching is going to become pregnant. Congratulations! Congratulations! Oh my goodness, July. July. There you go. Okay. So my acne or skin condition has vanished and healed. Thank you so much. Thank you. Wow. All right. So your spirit babies want you to know that for somebody here, sometime within the next 30 days, you're going to notice your skin is starting to clear up. All right. And if you had acne or pimples, it's just going to start to clear up. All right. And it's going to heal. All right. So your spirit babies want you to know that when you start to see evidence of your skin healing, wow, that is a sign that, you are going to conceive. Okay. Wow, that is exciting. All right. So we have N. All right. So there are guy names on here too. So, the girl names and the guy names on here are either your name or your partner's name. Okay? So we have Ennio, we have Nick, we have Nicole, Nathan, Noel, Naomi, Noah, Norma, Nellie, Nancy, Negan or Negan, Neon, Neil, Nina, Nolan, Nixon, and Nadine. All right, and if you haven't heard your name or your partner's name, just pay attention to the letter. All right. So somebody here by the letter N, this is another confirmation from Spirit and your spirit babies that when you see any one of these signs happen within the next 30 days, there's a high probability that you're going to conceive. Okay? All right. Oh, look at this. We have February. February for someone here. All right. So remember what your spirit babies just said a few minutes ago. The farther out this is, it means that there's work to be done. Thank you. All right. So I just heard that the more work you do, you can change this date to sooner. But right now, for somebody who's watching, you got some stuff you got to clear up. Okay? And you may have stuff to clear up that is not in this reading, but what your spirit baby is telling you is that you can change this, but whatever it is in your life, and you know what it is. All right, so I just heard somebody said, "Oh, there's nothing for me to clear up. I'm good," or something like that. Okay, well, your spirit baby's telling you, no, you're not good, because it's February. All right, but they said you can change this date, but you're gonna have to do something. You're gonna have to, you are gonna have to work on the situation that you're currently in, because they, for the enchanted mommies who are watching, there are some spirit babies who choose certain parents, and sometimes they suffer. All right, and without me having to go into it, we hear the news, and we see the news about things that happen. But for the enchanted mommies who are watching, your spirit baby does not want to be born into abuse or chaos or negativity. All right, for those of you who are watching. So that's why they're saying, if it's close, for some of you it's next month, that means you've done something right, or you're doing something right. Right? So that's what they want you to know. Okay? Mending a rift with a family member, friend, or masculine, all right, or your partner, or your husband, or your boyfriend. Okay? So wow. So this could also mean that they're mending the rift with you. All right. So within the next 30 days, somebody here who is watching, somebody's going to come to you and apologize to you. Or even if they don't directly say it because of their ego or whatever, mental issue that they have going on, in their roundabout way, they're going to somehow apologize to you, or they're going to give you something, or do something for you, or something. All right. And your spirit baby wants you to know that when this happens, you're going to conceive. Okay. Wow. Okay, so we have the last message for this reading. The toxic person at my workplace has been fired, transferred, or quit. Look at this. All right, and I could have sworn that Spirit had said something earlier about a job. Okay? Oh yeah, here. No, write a letter. Thank you. So for somebody here, if you write this letter, and this letter could just be telling your employer, your boss, or corporate, just telling them what's going on about this person. All right, they're not aware of it, and even if they may not think it's that serious. But for somebody here, you need to write a very professional, calm letter, but telling them what this person's issue is, and how they are disrupting your work life. All right, and for somebody here, your spirit baby wants you to know that when you do this is going to happen. And this is going to bring you peace. All right. You're going to manifest this. By doing this, you're going to manifest this. And your spirit baby wants you to know that when this happens, when this whole thing happens, you're going to find yourself pregnant, and it's just going to blow your mind. You're just not going to be expecting it, and you're just going to just jump for joy. You're literally just going to be, somebody here is just going to be so happy, and not just because they're pregnant, but because this toxic person is gone from their workplace forever. Now you can just work in peace. Okay. All right, family. So that will do it for today's reading regarding things that will happen within the next 30 days to let you know that you are about to conceive, or you're going to conceive, or you may conceive. All right. So, so this is very exciting because, not not everybody can win. Not everybody can become pregnant, but some of you will. And that's exciting. And for those of you who won't, or for some of you, well, not this, because this is next month, but for those of you for whom pregnancy is farther out, it just gives you more time to clear it up so that they can come into a healthy environment. And they already told you that you can change this, but you have to fix whatever is going on in your life. All right. So within the next 30 days, wow. So somebody needs to write a letter, or they will receive, somebody, you may receive a letter from your employer telling you that this person has been transferred to another department. All right. So, wow, that would be a great email or letter to receive. Someone here really needs to vent their emotions, and you need to talk out whatever is bothering you. All right. And your spirit baby wants you to know, when you do this, this is going to raise your frequency, and it's going to make you feel better. Right. This is healthy for you. This is healthy for your soul. All right. You need to do this. Okay. And there's somebody here who's going to become recognized, or they're going to be a local star, or maybe even bigger, maybe bigger than that. Somebody needs to watch, what they're eating and start to eat healthier. Okay. And someone here within the next 30 days may find a house, or you may think about moving, or you may actually move. Okay. And then there's someone here who is going to be generous to you, an act of generosity, or you're going to do the act of generosity. And then there's somebody here who's going to, this. Okay, I'm thank you. I'm getting very strong vibes that this person here, for somebody here, is a person at your work. Right? This person wants to win it at all costs. They want your job, or they are narcissists, and they just want to make your life miserable. All right. So I'm getting very strong workplace energy with this person here, but your spirit baby wants you, and spirit wants you to know that this month they're out the door. Okay, and out of your life. Okay. Wow. And so here are the other messages as well. All right, family. yeah, this is very strong. All right, this is very, very strong. My throat just got, affected just now. All right, so somebody needs to do this. If you don't want to talk to a stranger, talk to someone you trust. If you don't know someone in real life that you trust, go online, do something, or do this, or write a letter and get it out. For somebody here, your spirit baby wants you to know that this is a way for you to get out what's inside of you. All right, spiritually, by writing a letter, it coming from your fingers, from you. All right, or talking to someone. Okay. You need to do this. Not only will you feel better, but this will up your chances of pregnancy. All right, family. Well, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope this reading has offered you some clarity. And And, and of course things haven't happened yet. So just, bolo, be on the lookout for these signs. All right. Because within the next 30 days, for somebody here who's watching, one of these things here is going to happen. And when it does, your spirit baby wants to give you a heads up, because pregnancy is a big thing and they want to come into your life. They want to come into a healthy, positive environment. So, start doing things now. If you have an old spirit bedroom, that you just use it for storage, your spirit baby wants you to clear that out and get it ready for them, because you got to clear out that energy. If you want new energy to come into your life, you have to clear out the old energy. All right? So that's something that you can do. All right? Okay, family. So until the next reading, I will love you and leave you. Namaste.
शिव शिव शुम्भ निशुम्भ महाहवतर्पित भूत पिशाचरते जय जय हे महि